Okay. I should be all ready and set to start now. Okay, yes. My mic is working. Sorry. I just had to make sure my mic was still working. So today, it's back again with another tier list stream for Project Sekai Colorful Stage. This time we're doing VBS, and we have quite a few people with us today. I guess first I'll say that we have some returning people from the previous streams, but we also have someone brand new today. Special someone for VBS, as we like to call them, the VBS Stan friend. We have Ellie.
Sorry, mic was still muted. Hi!
You're good, you're good. Yes, Ellie is one of our longtime friends as well. She's been doing her own streams of Sekai and some other stuff, I think, too. I'm sorry if I'm not that well-versed in your streams. I try to stop by as much as I can.
Oh no, you're good. You pretty much covered it. Yes, I mostly stream Sekai, and yes, I'm definitely probably the resident VBS stan of all of us in our group. But I also do stream N-Stars from time to time, and then I'm hoping to stream some D4DJ again soon.
Yes, there we go. We got, we're rhythm game queens out here. This is the rhythm game queen out here in our friend group, though. She is the all perfect, the master full combo. Like, she's insane. Definitely check out her streams. Definitely worth watching.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, very much. I appreciate you being here, joining us.
No problem.
And for the next two, you've known them. They've been here a few times. It's Sammy and Maya back again for VBS, baby.
Yo, 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 what up, party people? Sammy in the house. That's right, Sammy to the whammy. I love you.
Aww.
Hello, hello.
Aw, Sammy in chat. All hail Ellie. We do love Ellie out here.
We bow down.
So, I think we should go around and say, what we like about VBS, I guess. Just like how we've done before, what's attracted us to VBS, who's our favorite characters in VBS, and not talk about the songs just yet. I mean, you can say how you like their music, but let's not talk any specifics about the songs just yet, because that's for the stream. Let's have Ellie go first, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been playing the game basically since the beta testing, so long time for Ian is when I started. And funny story is, the game actually suggested more jump for me first, which, yeah, I like more jump, but I end up being more attracted to Vivid Bad Squad at the end of the day because just generally their type of music is the music I gear more towards. And then once I started kind of reading their story, I fell in love with all the characters. I thought all the characters had great character development in the story, and that their dream was very different from everyone else, but in a good way. So it was more interesting to me. And then my favorite character is Toya! I love Toya.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of Toya fans here.
You know what? I should grab my Toya Nesaberry, actually. Let me get him.
Aww!
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
He shall join us.
Okay.
Okay, let's have Maya go next then.
Okay, so, for me, Vivid Bad Squad is actually my second favorite group. All of you may know me that I am the #1 Leonid defender, and also a big fan of Nycord. But I started playing the game right around the English server's launch, And when I did like the little question thing, I got Vivid Bad Squad, and I do love Vivid Bad Squad's like vibe in general, like kind of like like the street type of group in a sense. And one of the characters I grew really attached to from the group when I was first reading the main story was of course Ann.
Mm.
I also love Toya too, obviously. So yeah, that's basically my shtick with BBS.
I don't think I even remember what my question at the beginning gave me. Like, I think I got either.
I don't remember the questions. I just remember that I got BBS as my choice.
I think I straight up got either Night Court or Leonid, which I mean that's fitting when it comes to me. So. We'll have Sammy go next, and I'll go last.
Hi! Okay, so, as you may know, I've been playing Sekai for definitely longer, I should say. BBS is definitely one of my favorite groups. Love the music. I'm gonna admit it too. They have some of my most favorite singers ever because, yo, those seiyus know how to go hard.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, as many of you may probably already know, best boy is Akito all the way, and I will be the people on the cliff defending that boy. But don't worry, I also love Toya too. He's like my second favorite VBS. Yes, I am a bad dog's P as we call it.
They are rad.
Yeah, rad and bad.
So for me, VBS is like probably my third favorite group. So right in the middle for me after Night Court and Leonid. But I really love their music. It's probably the music that I'm like maybe most geared towards, honestly. Cause I do appreciate like danceable music. That's the kind of music I typically listen to the most, like when I'm on the go. Things that I can like basically shake my ass to. And their story, I do enjoy seeing like the growth the characters have gone from like the beginning to about now. Well, I say about now because we are behind on story, me and Sammy.
Yeah.
We're all the way up to Akito 4. So we're not that far behind. We counted it. It's like 6 stories behind, but that just means that we don't get to spoil Ellie and Maya this time around. Cuz we will be talking about the stories when we talk about these songs. But my favorites from Vivid Bat Squad are Toya as my number 1. He is like my number 3 favorite character in all of Project Sekai. So Toya is definitely very up there for me. And then Ann is also one of my top favorite characters in Project Sekai. Probably like 7th, I want to say. So she's my second favorite in Vivid Bat Squad and a top character for me. But I love everyone in Vivid Bat Squad. Not equally, but I love them all. Yeah, that's the introductory stuff. I think I need to stop this brand new world at some point. I think we can get started with first we show off what our tiers are. I gotta apologize, stream. It might be hard to read everybody's tier list. They did write funny things, and mine is just still X to F. But it might be hard to see. We have 3 extra people here, so it's a little harder to do, but we did our best. So here's how the stream looks today. It might be a little unreadable, but you can see the colors. You know, all the colors corresponds to the tier. You'll get it that way. We'll make sure that everybody like at least like, you know, says clearly or repeats what tier they're putting a song in.
Right.
Mhm.
But
I got you covered.
we'll have Sammy, then Maya, then Ellie go through what their tier names are.
Okay, so imagine yourself in a scenario. You're hanging out with your friends. You want to go out and have a good ass time. So here's how I decided to do my list. Top to bottom. At the very top, I like to call "Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor." Da, 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 da. This is what I call my VBS God tier. We are having ourselves a goddamn rave party up in here. Music blasting, lights on. We are drinking tonight, boys, until we are hungover. Now, right below the certified, which is certified banger, turn that shit up. That volume on stereo is going full blast. I'm break dancing, I'm partying, having a good time. Yo, it's about to be a concert up in here. And then right below, which is the still a bop category, is break it down. Da, 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 da. Not like D Generation X. That's for the top tier. Yes, this is the one I'm definitely still dancing, jamming to, singing along. We're having fun here. And then, right below that, is Vibe in the Nightclub. This is still a very good song. I'm like bobbing my head, sitting down my seat, drinking a bit. I don't mind like occasionally going up there and like, you know, doing some dance moves of my own. Below that is good for background noise. This is like the very good song. Like I don't mind listening to this like once in a while kind of thing. But I'm like, it could be either a hit or a miss. And now, for all you people that have been reading VBS stories or have been on Twitter and know the meme that is in an event story, which we will talk about, I like to call this is where you're Caucasian.
We're never escaping the memes.
There's
Nah,
no
fam.
escaping the memes.
Ah, fam! Like, this is a song where I am like, silent. I'm like, it's a song. It exists. There's nothing much to really say. And now, my personal favorite, the very bottom of the tier, the songs that I cannot stand at all and I do not like a single bit. You know what we do? We stand up, standing ovation, grab all your tomatoes, all the trash, throw it at the singers and be like, "Boo! Get off the fucking stage, you suck!"
That one's brutal.
And then get your ass out of here. We ain't partying no more. We're gonna find a new nightclub.
Everyone evacuated.
Yep.
They got yeeted off the stage.
Evacuate the dance floor.
Whoa.
All right. That was your last one, right, Sammy?
Yep, that's the last one.
All right. We got Maya's.
Alright. 1 second.
No problem.
You got it.
Sorry about that.
You're good, Maya.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Anyways, onto my tier list. Actually, I'll do from bottom to top. Okay. So if y'all remember from the Nigo stream, I went with like the theme of like emo songs. So for BBS, I went with specifically rap and hip hop song lyrics. If you know, you know. So for F tier, I need your therapy. Sticking with the therapy thing. There's Lily a song called Therapy by Khalid, I think that's how you pronounce it. The D tier is I want you out of my head. I want you out of my head tonight. The Goodbyes by Post Malone. And C tier is like, like the middle of the road tier. I just went with like a song I thought was pretty mid, so I went with Super Bass by Nicki Minaj.
That's foul. Oh my lord.
It's that one overplayed song that ran for me back in the 2010.
I don't blame you, actually.
I got a feeling. Woo-hoo. For B tier, by the Black Eyed Peas.
Damn right, baby.
Then A tier, I'm on fire. Fireball by Pitbull.
Let's go. That's my
Let's
man.
go.
Yeah. Then S tier, for any you New Yorkers in the chat, there's something you know. In New York, the concrete jungles where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do. They're in New York.
New
These
York,
streets will make
New
you feel
York.
brand new. The big lights will inspire you. The Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z.
Let's go.
And then the obvious one, X tier. That's not the Eminem.
Let's go.
I don't think any of us can actually do Rap God, so you did your best.
Nah,
Good-
man, I cannot rap that fast.
Good shit for trying, at least.
Yeah.
Mhm. Definitely applause for that.
Now we got Ellie's tiers.
Okay. So I wouldn't say mine are as creative as the other two's, but I did the best I could. I guess we'll start at the bottom, like Maya did. I can already think of one song that's going to go here. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but to quote a certain character that I also love, as Thumper says, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I will still say opinions, but that's the nicest I could come up with for bottom tier. And then right above that, we have Once in a Blue Moon Listens, which pretty much just means the songs I don't particularly hate, but I don't listen to them quite that often. They're like basically Once in a Blue Moon. And then up above that, we have You're Alright. It's kind of, I listen to it more than Once in a Blue Moon, but it's not a favorite of mine. And then right above that, we have Good But Prefer Others, which are still good songs, but I will typically listen to other songs before I listen to these songs here. And then right above that, we have nearly top of the tier list here, which is Banger Alert, which, I mean, pretty much says it all. These are songs I listen to probably the most, other than the very top tier, which is Bow Down to the King. And I think I know what song's going there, so.
Ooh, let's go.
It might change when we get there, but as of right now, I think I know where 2 songs are going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is simple. It's just X through F tier. You know how the X through F tier scale goes. Only one song can be an X tier, and then everything else is basically self-explanatory. Give me 1 second, actually. Okay, I think we are ready to start, I guess, right?
Let's do this thing, baby!
Yep.
Okay. So, let me stop the brand new world, actually. And let me pull up the VBS playlist. There we go, we got it. Oops, that's not where I'm supposed to go. So, let me pull up on my phone at least because I like to also shout out the producers who I say who the producers are who wrote these songs because the producers also deserve a shout out. This is their music, in fact. So they at least should get credit. So the first song we have is going to be their untitled song, of course, which is Ready Steady by Giga and Q Left. So let me switch windows to the Yep, there we go. And let's start. So we're gonna mute and listen to the song, listen to the lyrics, and you know how it goes. It's time to get this going.
Let's do this!
Woo.
All right, who wants to who wants to be the victim of summarizing main story and how it relates to this song?
Let's see. I think I may be able to do a question mark.
Right?
Like it's so long ago, man.
Exactly,
it has been so
Yeah.
long ago. I mean, I may be able to help out and do it too, honestly.
You got it. Now, once upon a time, in a vivid street far, far away,
There was these two kids named Akito and An, and they saw this epic ass fucking performance. It was an event with so much singing, so much hype that it became a legend within that town. So legendary that people thought you would never be able to top this. And these kids said, I bet.
I want to surpass Rad Weekend, baby. Bring that shit on! And now we time travel a little bit to the future, where we meet a very shy girl known as Kohane. She was just minding her own business, walking around, until she spots love at first sight. She fights on in the streets, singing, rapping, doing her thing, and she was like, holy cow, I am immersed in this. I need to know her more. So, Kohane goes up to An. They like talk, mingle, introduce themselves. Trust me, these lesbians are so gay. You're gonna see that even more later on.
I'm dead.
So, so that's when I was like, yo, I got this perfect idea. What if you team up with me and we get a little city band thing going on with each other? And Kohane's like, wait, me? Sing? I don't know about that. Because this is the time when Kohane is not too confident with herself and anything. So, go a little bit later more, I think. And then they come across Akito and Toya, another singing group and whatnot. Akito, I love you, but God, everyone can see through your facade, man. Because he was trying to act all nice and appropriate, be like, hey, so you're like the new kids on the block. Get it? New Kids on the Block, because they're also a band that kind of like does their own little like hip hop thing. Anyway. So, I'm Akito. This is my boyfriend Toya. We found each other somewhere. So, they were like getting to talk about music, and they kind of, I guess you could say, get into like a little bit of a scuff because An and Akito are basically arguing over who's more passionate about their dreams of surpassing Rad Weekend singing. So, after Akito and Toya leave the Weekend Garage, I think it's called. Our local coffee shop, as we say. Akito's like, yo, Toya, I can't stand these motherfucking bitches. Let's take their ass down. And Toya's like, okay? Question mark. I mean, I'll go with you because you're my boyfriend, but I don't find this right, man. So, cut even more layer to their 2v2 performance. Of course, Akito and Toya are like going all out with their singing and whatnot. And this worries Kohane because she's like, yo, there's no way I can keep up with them, man. They're too good. And An's like, girl, I need you to be quiet for a moment, okay? You got this. I saw what you're capable of, man. Me and you, we're like the dream team up in this bitch. And then Kohane like starts to like get a little bit of her confidence, like, okay, I'll do my best. Company. So here's where shit gets down real fast. When it's An and Kohane's turn, they do their little scene, perform and whatnot, until suddenly they're like they're like equipment technology. We have technical difficulties. because some douchebag who was like, if I remember right, like they were in cahoots with Akito Toya, I think, something like that.
Yeah, they're like
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of, not
So
really.
yeah, true. He fucks their shit up, and Kohane just starts freaking the hell out. Like, what happened to the music? Where's the lights? What is going on? And then this is where the self-doubt begins again. Like, I'm a failure, man. And even Akito starts talking shit. Like, man, you bitches sucked. And even On's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Who the fuck do you think you are talking about my lesbian over here? Get your ass out of here. And then, a little later, after An and Kohane left, Akito and Toya, they basically found out that someone rigged the show. Like, yo, man, what the fuck? Like, we don't need your help, man. We had them. We wanted a fair, clean fight. We don't need you screwing around and shit. And then it's derailed fast even more because even Toyo's like, yo, Akito, I'm gonna be the most real with you real right now. I kind of don't want to do this. I'm not like fully invested in all this shit right now. And this gets Akito pissed. And if you know the scene, I think you know. This is where Akito punches Toya in the face. And before any of you people want to be like, oh my god, Akito's a bad person and all that, no. Toya instigated the shit. Because why would you be in this group and not be like completely invested in shit? So
yeah, Toya was basically
like,
egging him on too.
Yeah.
So they like they basically like broke up in a sense. And throughout all of this, they get their like title thing. You know the one where they get transported into the vivid VVS Sekai and whatnot. We call Street Sekai up in here. And that's when like they meet like Miku, they meet Meiko, and I think they meet Ren too, or just one of them.
I believe
I
both
can't remember.
twins are in the Sekai at the start of the main story.
Alrighty. So yeah, they were like, because at the time, because the first ones there were Kohane and An, Mika was like basically trying to bring up Kohane's like confidence more. Like, yo, I get that you messed up, and it is okay to mess up, but girl, you need to come back stronger than ever before. Teach those assholes what you're made of. So Kohane goes through what I personally call her Lily arc, changes the hairstyle, puts her hat on, changes outfits. Like, yo, goes back to An in the coffee shop. And it's like, yo, I'm ready to do this shit. Let's fucking go. So, if I remember right, I think they were like, they also meet up with Akito and Toya. Well, actually, they meet up with Akito first because Akito's like, man, fuck this fucking shit, man. And then they're like, whoa, 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 hold on, calm down. What the hell's going on with you? Where's Toya? Hold on, give me one moment, guys. Mickey, take over, like, explain more of the story for me real quick.
Gotcha. Tagging team. I actually don't remember the Akito part that well, so but yeah, he I think he basically just kind of like says, Toya just, we're not a thing anymore. We're not a group anymore. Toya decided to be some asshole who didn't give a shit about our dreams and whatnot. So fuck that guy. And I believe
Mickey, let's go.
I believe An and Kohane are like, is that really true? Like, he doesn't seem like that type of guy. Are you sure this is like his actual feelings? And Akito is just like, completely, at a loss because like obviously his his feelings were severely hurt from this outburst between him and Toya. And he wasn't really thinking, but I think he decides to start thinking a little bit about it. And they meet up with Toya eventually. Like An and Koane meet up with Toya, and they ask like Toya's perspective because they're like, "Hey, why did you guys break up? Like you seemed like you were having so much fun and you were enjoying yourself. Like that was like your life up there. It looks like. What do you mean you're not vibing with it? What do you mean you don't care about that dream?" And Toya seems actually like shocked to even hear that, like, oh, like I was enjoying myself. Like, okay. I didn't even think that. And I think this is when they all, and that by they all, I mean like everyone but Akito, I think it is, go to the Sekai.
Something like that, yeah.
Wait, no, I think it's, wait, no, I think they go to the not the Sekai. I think they go to Weekend Garage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
And that's when Toya starts talking to Ken about like everything, and like I think he's ready to say his goodbyes to Vivid Street because he's like, yeah, no, I'm not as passionate as these people are. I'm the real faker out of everyone here. I'm the half-hearted person. And like he's explaining like, you know, how he feels about Akito. He's basically worried that like his passion is it because his passion is also kind of on a whim for him. He just wanted to escape classical music, basically. That he fears, you know, he doesn't have that same passion to be standing on stage with Akito. He thinks he doesn't deserve to be on that same stage with Akito. And like, I think Akito is the one actually in the Sekai, and he's like, I think he's hearing this because like they accidentally or not so accidentally have the phone on so they can hear him talking to Ken and whatnot, and overhear like Toya's true feelings. And you know, Akito kind of like books it out of the Sekai and runs to Toya like, hey yo, is this your real feelings? Is this how you actually feel about all this? Like, who said you're this slacker, half-hearted person? And you know, even if you don't feel like you don't have the passion to stand up as much as mine, doesn't mean that you can't find that passion. So it's like they all kind of make up, you know, it's all's well that ends well. I think they all take one more trip to the Sekai to be like, yeah, guys, we all made up, everything's fine. We are two different groups, but they sing together in Sekai because like that's when their untitled song finally turns into an actual song. And when they all sing together with Miku, they're like, wait, this shit kind of popping. Maybe we shouldn't be two groups going against each other, but two groups joining together to be the next best thing. And that's Vivid Bat Squad is born. Kohane is actually the one that helped made the name for Vivid Bat Squad. I forgot what the original name they were going for, because they were like, let's mix our two names. And they were like Vivid Bat, and they were like, we need something else. And she was like, how about Squad? It's kind of like team in English. And I'm like, yeah, she's not wrong.
Yep.
True enough. It is a cool word.
Yep.
So, Vivid Bat Squad is then born, and they decide to now move forward to beat Rad Weekend all together as a group.
Yep.
The gays and lesbians are together once again.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, guys.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a not so brief summary. Anyway, anybody want to start talking about the song?
That was very much the whole story.
I was gonna mention like Kino showed up in chat.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
I did see Kino. Hey Kino, sorry about that. You come in and Sammy is popping off. It's so funny. I'm having a great day so far. It is very wonderhoy. Thank you.
That's for sure.
Just wait, Kino, because I'm gonna be popping off even more later on when we talk about these stories and songs, man.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try so hard to be brief. I don't want to be talking for hours again.
Right.
Oh yeah, we definitely got like what 20 more songs to go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
20 more songs, baby. Anyway, I really do like uh the lyrics. I don't think Giga. Okay, I think Giga did write the lyrics. Maybe I think so. I don't know if it was Giga or Q Left who
Sure.
write the lyrics. I think Giga is the one who read the lyrics, and then or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Q Left is the one who wrote the lyrics, and Giga did the music.
That
I
I honestly can't
I
remember.
can't remember.
I'm also not familiar
I'm just
with
gonna
like the
credit
producer stuff.
I'm just gonna credit both of them for the lyrics then, because I don't
Yeah.
remember which one is the one who wrote the lyrics. But both Giga and QLF, I think they did a really good job, like showcasing that burning desire that VBS has to surpass something just the ordinary, something just passive, into something very passionate. Like they're not going to settle for some like basic bitch ass dream. They want more. They've had a taste. Like you can see Kohane, like in Kohane's lines, she's had a taste of this world now, and she's not stopping. She wants more.
Mhm.
Even Toya's lines where he's like he lied when he said that this was all enough or whatever. Like it really does show like they have been taken into this new world by their partners, and they are not actually going to settle for anything less anymore. They want to keep going and going to the top. Like it's surprising how much I think this song does still hold up, while also it feels like this song aged so much with how much VBS has like released in the future. Sorry, I like stopped for a second to read Kino's comment. Tried hard not to laugh. He said more is better. More jump kind of better.
Kappa.
Nice one, Kino.
But yeah, it does showcase that like they now have this kind of like monstrous pride to them, where they are about to tackle something that is huge, and they're not stopping, and they don't want anything less than the best.
Right.
I'm not sure where to actually put it, because like I do feel like it also still shows its age a little bit, but it holds up.
Mhm.
Um, I I think I'll put it in B, because I think B is fair, right in the middle. I wouldn't put it in A anymore, because like I said, I feel like it has aged a little bit. Actually, I'll see what happens depending on other songs that I put in like B, because this is a curved this is ranked on a curve. But yeah, I think
Right.
for now, I think right in the middle, top of B works.
Let's go. Hey, ready, steady for me now. I will say there was a time that Ready Steady has been my favorite untitled song out of the original main story songs that we got. It still is, but yeah, over time we've just been getting like a lot more better VBS songs, and it, it definitely shows the growth, man. I'm gonna be real. Now that I'm listening to that bridge again, God, that was such an earworm back in the day, and it has come back to me. I I do want more, and I am ready. Yeah, honestly, hmm, it literally has aged a bit, and I don't think about this song as much as I used to. So I'm gonna put this in. You know what? This is good for background music, man. I'm still vibing. I'm still having a good time.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess I'll go next. I agree with Sammy. Like I like all like the Untitled songs. I will say Ready Steady was my favorite for a while, especially when like the game was coming out on the EN server. And What? Yeah, but nowadays I don't really think that nowadays. Uh, but it's still good. And this is like the case for me where like the full version like was like like saved it for me for a bit. Add that to the save on the full version counter.
Yeah, exactly, man. It still grows.
Saved by the full version or saved by the lyrics? Because those are two different counters.
I don't know, both maybe. So I'm gonna say B for this one.
Another B.
Let's
Like,
go.
Not bad.
like I still think it's good, but I don't see myself listening to it very often in a sense.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. Guess that leaves me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Indeed.
so I thought Ready Steady back in the day. I'm talking like this is an old game, which it kind of is at this point. But when the game first started, Ready Steady was my favorite out of the Untitled songs. Ready Steady was one of the reasons why I started paying a lot of attention to VBS. But I do agree with everyone else. It has aged a bit. It's still a very good song. I still think it set a good tone for VBS with what was to come. But it's not a song that they surpass Rad Weekend with. To be fair, it's still a good song. It sets their tone and pace of what's to come really well, but it has aged a bit. So for that reasoning, I think I'm gonna put it in good but prefer others, which is basically my B tier.
Okay, so
Nice.
basically almost a B all around. Sammy is the only one who's
Yeah.
like a little less than a B, which is also fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I'm more likely to skip the song nowadays when it comes on. Although I do sometimes listen to the symphony version, but that version is so much worse than the normal version.
Oh my
Yeah, we don't
god.
talk about that, man.
But it's like sometimes you just need something a little different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kino said Ready Steady is still a bop overall, but yeah, it has aged a bit overall. You haven't played it in a long
Yeah, it
time.
has.
Yeah, that
Almost a perfect B, LMAO.
almost a perfect B. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
They definitely have better songs to come.
yeah.
Indeed.
And it's time for the next one,
Cool.
which is Forward by our sound design.
Let's go forward with this.
Time to move on forward with the stream.
ねえ今日もすれ違い焦って
I think I can. I think I'm good to sum up this event, unless somebody else wants to. But I can sum this up.
Nah. It's all you, man.
Yeah, this is actually one of my early favorite events too. Um, so Vivid Bat Squad decided to join an event. I had to look it up to remember the name, but it's called Stay Gold. It's it's like a reoccurring event that they do a lot on Vivid Street, but they decide, let's test ourselves. And Kohane is a little unsure that she can manage because she's still shaken up from like the last time she was up on stage for basically an event. When the mics cut out, she wasn't able to hold herself down on stage as well as she would have liked. And On is basically saying, don't worry, if anything fails, I got your back. I will cover for you. And this kind of ticks Akito off a little bit at first, but he doesn't say anything. So they do go to the event, and Kohane does kind of like not keep up as well because she's still a beginner. She's not used to street performing. She's not used to these events. And On tries her best to cover for Kohane, but that just causes them to mess up even more. And they basically bomb the event. And after the event, On, apologizes to Kohane, saying that, she couldn't protect her well enough. She couldn't do her job as her partner. And Akito points out that, hey, what's with this? You have to protect your partner. You have to cover for them type stuff. Like, you're supposed to be partners. Like, she's not supposed to be someone you think like that you need to protect and that you have to cover for. You're supposed to be equals. You have to believe and have faith in your partner. And I think they even go to Miku, and Miku kind of reiterates this to On. They're like, hey, have faith and believe and trust in Kohane, and not to mention, but just you can support her without like misstepping where you're covering too much for her, where you're not even giving her a chance to grow into her own and show off her own stuff. So she eventually, goes to Kahane and apologizes, saying, I've been a terrible partner. I wasn't thinking that I wasn't thinking of you as a true partner. Do you still want to be partners with me? And Kahane is like, I've never really thought any of this stuff negatively about you. So like, yeah, of course I'll still be your partner. But yeah, let's continue moving forward someday with our lyrics back to back. But there we go. Yeah, in English they call it singing in sync, I remember, which is a choice, if to say the least. But yeah, that's basically the TLDR. The song lyrics at least reflect that in a very good light of like, On and Kohane kind of stumbling across their words, stumbling across their actions, trying to move forward together. But personally, I don't think that fucking saves the song. I I think the song is kind of boring and kind of mid. Like, it's a pretty song, but the boys are nowhere to be found, and the song gets better when you use the On and Kohane alt vocal, which just proves that either A, you need to showcase the boys a little more because they are a group, or B, fucking eject them. Like, if you're not going to showcase them, eject them.
Eat them.
But yeah, it's a pretty song. It's a nice song. The lyrics are good, but it's not being saved for me. I think personally I'm probably putting it in D. I'm trying to think other songs that are D. Actually, if I remember our whole chart for Leonid, this is equal to those Ds. So yeah. Where's it at? Where is it at?
Oh man.
Holy shit, where is it at? Oh, here it is. There we go.
It's not gonna be BBS songs.
Oh man, just wait till you hear my opinions on this song.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Because this is where we get a little fun creative around here, folks.
Oh.
Alright. The lyrics, they had me. They truly tried to get me there. But if you think in a million infinity years chance I'm listening to this song, you are out of your fucking mind. Get off this stage right now. I do not want you to exist anymore. Because I know what's insulting. It's insulting that this is a Vivid Bad Squad song. It ain't no squad. It's a girls' pop song. A girls' band. The boys, you can't even hear them.
That's
They
not
are
false advertising.
exactly. It's false advertising, and when you do that shit, it kind of like irks me a bit. I'm having the Midnight Butlers flashback going on
Oh
right
no.
now,
Oh no.
and yeah, I
If
need
you
a
know, you
song.
know.
Yep, the more you know. But yeah, we already got an F tier here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm yaying this song out of my life. I'm yaying it out of existence. This song can go to hell.
Don't worry, guys. Going forward, Vivid Bat Squad gets better. Trust.
Indeed.
As in the movie Meet the Robinsons, we gotta keep moving forward.
True.
That's a good movie. Everyone should watch that movie.
I agree.
I guess I'll go next. Uh, yeah, for me personally, I'm with Sammy and Miki on this. While I do like that the symbolism for the song is like basically like Kohani and On like trying to like understand each other better as, as partners. But the song itself, I don't really see myself listening to this song anymore.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna be with Miki on this. I'm putting the D tier. Like I want you out of my head.
Any positive things to say, Ellie?
Not really. I'm kind of with everyone else. And it's
um,
it,
um.
it's mainly for the fact that Sammy said it's not really a Vivid Bad Squad song. It's a Vivid song with maybe the Bad Dogs backing them up during the chorus. Otherwise, it's not really a Vivid Bad Squad song. I mean, the lyrics of the song and the melody, I like the meaning, but when we're comparing it to Vivid Bad Squad songs, it's not a Vivid Bad Squad song. So I gotta find it. There it is.
It's with the VBS songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The way how they sorted it is like very weird.
yeah, it's kind of weird,
Yeah.
but
The sorting is
me-
basically by the character order. So Kahane songs first, then On songs, then Akito songs, then Toya songs.
That's why I just noticed while I was making the tier names.
gotcha. But I mean, I'll still listen to it, but it goes in my once in a blue moon tier for that reasoning of it's not a Vivid Bad Squad song.
Yeah, and I know people are gonna be like, "Well, that's the point. Vivid Bat Squad were like kind of separate at the beginning. They weren't truly a squad." I was like, "I don't care, bro."
Yeah, man. Even Ready
Yeah.
Steady, everyone was singing.
You know,
Right, and then when you kind of compare it to Rad Dogs, On and Koane still have like their own solos in it too.
yeah.
But with Forward, Akito and Toya are just not there.
And F tier, wow, Sammy really popped off with that one. I guess you can say that this song ain't moving forward. Nice one, Kino.
Nice, Kino.
Round of applause. I will say that's a good one.
Pachi, 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 pachi.
Pachi, 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 pachi. But speaking of
And
Rad Dogs,
Yep.
that is our next song by Hachi Oji, P, and Q left as well again.
Cool.
Man, you could say that this song is pretty rad, huh?
Bum.
But it's
All right, girls, no fighting
So,
over this one.
don't worry, I gave it to Maya. Maya did the honors.
this is what happens when we're all Toya fans.
Yep.
Okay, so for the moment of nocturne event, I think that's what it's called in English.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. When you only remember the event through the song, not the event title name.
Yeah.
Right.
I definitely remember its Japanese name, but thankfully it's in English.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, remember how Toya was like joining with Akito to like escape like classical music and stuff like that? That was mostly due to his past. Like he was a child prodigy who played classical piano and like classical instruments. It was most all because of his all because of his father. Like his father's like a famous, I think he's a famous uh orchestra conductor or musician or something.
Yeah, like I think
Something
he's
like
like a
that.
famous pianist, but also like a
Yeah.
I think a composer too, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he expect his children to follow in his footsteps in a sense. However, once Toya grew older, he realized like that I don't really uh I don't really feel connected to classical music anymore in a sense. So if I remember the event story, I just mostly remember like the stuff with like him and his dad.
Hmm.
Like Toya's dad in general is like not like a good person in a sense.
We hate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
not good.
yeah. No comment on that.
Like,
So there's like this. So for this story itself, like Big Bad Squad wants to perform at this like street show. I don't think I remember like the venue name exactly.
I don't think I remember it either.
So yeah,
It's
so
been so
they have
long.
like so yeah, each of the members like have like tickets to like give to like either their friends or their family in a sense. Like however, Toya feels like hesitant on giving like the ticket to any of his family, like specifically his father, because like his father's like against like like street music, like hip hop, rap, and you get the idea. He still expects his son to like follow his footsteps, but then Toy's like, no, this is what no, this is why street music is what I feel passionate about. I'm gonna stick with it, and uh, he hands the father a ticket like. If you want to go to the concert, go. I'm not expecting you to come, in a sense. And then in the end of the event story, his father does show up, but I don't know if he actually. I don't think he he's at least understanding of it, but doesn't really like fully support it in a sense.
Correct.
mhm.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he's understanding of it. It's more like he just like, okay, I get this is what you're doing, but I still think this is stupid.
Yeah.
But he's like,
So yeah,
ah,
that
so
basically
that's that
sums
street
it up.
music, huh? There,
Hmm.
Mhm.
there's also another part to the event. Like, so their Vivid Bat Squad is like doing like regular performances at different venues all the time now. And some random person, it's not even Taiga this time. If it was, it would have been funny. But like some random person that like is like musically trained and whatnot. I think they were a friend of Ken's too, like just some random guy was like classical music is holding him back, is holding Toya back from like fully
Like, oh yeah,
performing because he can tell that his performances are a little too rigid, like too pristine, too put together. It's not free and like, emotive. So, Toya decides he has to confront like the classical past of his a bit, which is when he goes to his father to be like, hey, this is what I love doing. This is what I want to do. How come you can't understand? Like, this is the music that I love. and here's a ticket to just see it with your own eyes. Perceive, what I am passionate about, the things that are moving me now, because it's not classical. And like,
Mhm.
there's also this scene in the Sekai when they're with I believe it's Mako and Miku. I feel like all these early ones are fucking Mako and Miku.
Mm-hmm.
They make sense. They were the first ones they saw.
But they talk about how like things may not be as they perceive, where it's like it may look like your father hates all music or just hates music or just like he doesn't have the same love, but he does love music. It's just that he loves things in a different way from you, and that even if he's not understanding of your music, he still loves you in the sense that like he wants what's best for you, and he thinks classical music is what's best, that he doesn't even think in his mind that any other music could compare, because he just sees like, classical music has made himself successful. Classical music has made Toya's older brothers successful. So he sees that as the path to success, and he thinks Toya is just throwing away that path to success that his family has set up for him. But he doesn't understand, that this can be something passionate for him, like something that he truly does love. That it's not that he hates music, but it's just that he comes to love other things. So, he confronts his father, like I said, and he comes to the venue, but like Toya doesn't actually know that his father came at first, because he wasn't there at like the start. Like he was looking for him in the crowd, and he's like, I don't see my father anywhere. And he's like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. If my father doesn't approve of what I have to do, that doesn't matter to me anymore. And like we see Toya for the first time perform like a very like passionate performance that's not like his previous performances. And even Akito's like, damn boy, you were holding that voice away from me like all this time. Where the fuck did that come from? And like we later find out when like Toya goes back home, like, oh, his father did actually show up, but like it's like he doesn't understand it, but he's like, you know what, fine, I'll let you do you, but I don't approve.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the basic gist of the story.
Yeah.
I think
And now
Toya
the
even
song.
I think even Toya says that like he doesn't hate classical music in the end, but it's
Yeah.
just it's not his vibe just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now about the song. Who wants to go first about the song?
I guess I'll go first since I was talking a lot for the story.
True.
Mm, I would say I like the fact that they actually did like in a way that combines both like the street music sound and like the classical music sound. Like ooh, so good.
It hits so
Like the
right.
song is very heavy on like Toya and Akito for the vocals, but they also have like soul parts for Anna Kohane, like we mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you do a bit of basketball song.
Exactly, man.
Right.
This is where we at, boy.
So, not much else said, but S.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Boop.
I mean, come on, everyone. If you've been around, whether you play Sekai or not, this is a classic, man. And like Maya said, it combines that classical with stream music perfectly. Like, we got a perfect blend going on here. From that loud stream music to like the classical pianos and the instrumental. And yo, freaking Akito and Toya's rapping, hello?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
it's
Freaking
it,
Kenpito doing the rapping. Oh my god.
it's honestly
Yo.
better than like a lot of raps that you hear from other people.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I will say, Kentito is definitely one of my favorite seiyus in terms of rap.
Yes. Yes, agreed.
Especially,
Yes.
I mean, come on. Literally, one of my best boys in Hypnosis Mike is Dopakun. The same freaking voice. So, you know what? Turn that shit up. We are partying like it's 1999.
Nice.
What you know about that? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, yo.
Hold up now, Mickey.
Yeah, nah, Kino definitely knows about that. But I'll go next. Okay. One, I'm just where's that? I'm gonna be really fuck. I can't find it. There it is.
Look under the toilet socks.
S tiers.
Yeah, man.
S tier. S tier.
Let's go.
This
Yes.
this is still by far, probably by far. Well, maybe not by far. We'll have to see it eventually. This is still my favorite VBS song to this day. And
Let's go.
my only complaint about this song is that I wish it was longer because it's 3 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes and like 4 seconds or some stupid shit like that. But
Yeah,
it's like
barely 3 minutes.
it's.
Barely.
I wish it was longer. I need like an actual bridge section, which I do enjoy the instrumental break right after the rap. Like we literally go from rap to an instrumental break of straight classical violin and piano, and I'm like, wow, that's fucking sick. Also, just because it's my favorite doesn't mean we're not getting better than this. Like there are still going to be really good songs from VVS, so don't worry about that. But like I still think this is like my favorite VVS. I really truly think this is still my favorite VVS song. Not to mention like this song, if I remember back in the day, like if you looked on popularity polls, was literally like #1 for mad long for multiple people, for most of the fandom. Like this song is a certified banger and a certified classic at this point. Wait, what do you know, Kino? You came back into Miki saying Kino knows about it. You had to step out for a bit. No worries, Kino. So Sammy made a joke about let's party like it's 1999, and I said Kino definitely knows about that.